Yep. And with that, I guess that just goes right into my told you so team is the Denver Broncos. They're up 21-3. They had a great script. Russell Wilson, saw the run game going. They had use it to set up play action where Russell is really good out of the pocket where he can throw on the run. And then all of a sudden, I said I'm not overly high on the Broncos this year. I think since 2018, Sean Payton has kind of developed this fake tough guy routine where he starts running his mouth and talking about how bad Nathaniel Hackett was, how bad the culture was, how you have to change all this. And then once the script wore off, you just saw him. It was just straight dropbacks. There was no run game. There was no rollouts from Russell or Russell throwing on the run. The defense just fell apart. And I said, Sean Payton is Mike McCarthy light. And right now, Mike McCarthy is looking like a tremendous play caller. And Sean Payton's 0-2 trying to figure out what to do, and said that he's going to be very angry if they don't make the playoffs. And right now, you got quite the uphill battle because Miami's coming in, Sean. They are flying high. They look good. They look very multiple they can beat you in a multitude of ways.
If I'm not, don't they have to go to Miami? Because I think
yes, and it's going to be hot. They're going to be
hot.
Staying directly in the sun.
They're going to be in blue or orange.
Yep.
Well, and sorry to take over your take here, Dylan, but to your point, Russell Wilson threw it, I want to say 32 times on Sunday, 31 times. You're up 21-3. You spent over $200 million this offseason, and over $100 million of that was for a new right side of your offensive line. And you're saying you want to bring it old school? Run the ball and run this and end this game. You signed some LJ Pirine. You have Javonte Williams coming back. You're up 21-3. Bury Washington. Be physical. Be someone who you say you want to be, but they decided not to be. We had to get Russell Wilson MVP votes on Sunday.
Yeah. Well, and I think he still thinks he's on TV, and I loved listening to him on the Herd. Like, he had great insight, but now I think he still feels like he has to prove he's out to get the NFL, or the NFL's out to get him for the bounty. A lot of the things Sean did to himself.
Well, and, I think right now he's kind of got that ego where he said, people don't believe in me because I didn't do it without Drew Brees. And he took this Denver job with a hint of arrogance that said, hey, if anyone can fix Russell Wilson, it's me. If anyone can let a top 3 defense from the year before let its coordinator go and not retain him, it's me. I'm the head coach who can do that. I spent the year in TV. I recharged the batteries. Let's not forget that I let the Saints go off high and dry with their salary cap issues and everything else like that. I can do it, said Sean. And through 2 weeks, it's not looking good. And to your point exactly, when you got to go to Miami on Sunday, who's the hottest team in the NFL, and the weather is going to be hot, and you got to go across 2 time zones, or 3, maybe 3, 2 time zones. Good luck in Denver. That's all I got to say.
And you could be potentially 0-3. The Chiefs are going to be 2-1, and they're slowly getting healthy. They're coming back. That offense is going to find its stride. So it's hard to say it's a must-win game this early in the season, but it is absolutely a must-win game for the Broncos right now this early in the year, because it's only going to get tougher.
Without question.
But now that I have my told you so team, what is your told you so team, or since you've put a twist to it, do you have a told you so unit?
I don't have a told you so unit, and unfortunately, kind of maybe not along the lines of a told you so team, but I guess I'll go with my quote unquote team of the week. I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. After a dreadful week 1, where people are going to question you, like, you gave up 30 points to Matt Stafford without
who look a lot better than what we thought they were going to be.
Who looked a lot better than we thought they were going to be in the Geno Smith-led offense with DK and Tyler Lockett. They looked lost and they couldn't be there. And you go into a Ford Field in Detroit where they're flying high, wearing their ski masks, thinking we're going to beat the hell out of these Seahawks, and they go in there and just classic Pete Carroll style. They have a good week of practice. They fell back on the culture. DK Metcalf left that game in the first half with a rib injury. He came back. He was the leading receiver, 6 receptions for 75 yards. Geno was 32 of 41 for 328 and 2 tutties. No turnovers. That day, the Seahawks, they played a great game, and they got a win when they needed to. And they got it out in overtime. So props to the Seahawks. Like I said, I wasn't as high on them as you were to start the year, Dylan. I thought they'd be a playoff team. And they went into Detroit, and if you ask me, they won a playoff type game early in the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
With a new
Ford Field looked electric.
With a new left tackle after theirs got hurt, Ford Field looked electric. And you know what I love the most about this game? Afterwards, they had their ski mask ready to give it to Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Like, okay, you want to come in here like that? Well, guess what? We're going to steal a dub in your home stadium, and we're going to put these masks on.
Yeah. Revenge is a dish best served refrigerated, and the Seahawks got it.
Yeah,